The ERi-TV news broadcast crew and I, Dalit Sahaya, are now ready for your daily news briefing at 10:30 local time. But first, let us catch up with the major headlines. Indumaso Award was presented to outstanding students. Training on usage of artificial intelligence provided. Europe not interested in the Ukraine peace process, Kremlin argues. Pakistani strike destroys fuel depot near Kandahar airport. Proceeding with our reports. In Al-Ihsab zone, the Indumaso Award has been presented to 104 outstanding students who scored high marks in 2025-2026 8th grade national examination. At the program, which was conducted under the theme Our Ordinance, Knowledge, Our Objective Development, Mr. Ibrahim Barrow, head of the National Union of Eritrean Youth and Students in the subzone, said that encouraging outstanding students creates a positive influence and follows students to become more competitive in their education. He added that Indumaso and Denden Awards, which are being provided in collaboration with the Ministry of Education, are part of the effort, indicating that encouraging progress is being registered in teaching and learning process. Mr. Bayana Tesfai, head of the Education Office in the subzone, called on the parents and teachers to strengthen their participation in the investment being made in the education sector. Mr. Habtai Tesfazgi, administrator of the subzone, noted that success of students is the result of efforts of students, parents, as well as teachers, and called for strengthening the tripartite relationship. At the event, awards were also presented to winners of various competitions conducted during the Youth Week in the subzone. Training focusing on the usage of artificial intelligence was organized in Dubaroa town from 9th to 16th March. The training, which was organized by Department of Culture and Sports in the Southern Region, covered the advantage of challenge artificial intelligence, document management, and culture of reading as the use of digital library, intangible heritage, time management, research methodology and documentation, as well as the role of leadership in the workplace. Noting that the training was part of the effort addressing shortcomings, Mr. Abraham Yohannes, Director General of Culture and Sports in the Southern Region, commended the interest of the trainees demonstrated during the training program. Mr. Tesfaik Alata, head of the research at the PFDJ Central Office, and one of the trainees, noting that the knowledge should always be updated, and called on the trainees to practically develop the knowledge they gained from the training. Underlining the significance of the timeline of the training program, Mr. Habta Tesfatzion, Governor of the Southern Region, said that the training will make significant contribution to the trainees in their timely and effective execution of their daily activities at their workplaces. At the event, certificates of recognition was presented to the trainees and institutions that contributed in the successful implementation of the program. Tamarat Health Station in Fortosawa subzone reported that it is making a significant contribution in ensuring health of mothers and infants. The report was made by health practitioners and beneficiaries. Nurse Razana Mokonan, head of the health station, said that as a result of integrated efforts carried out in collaboration with the village health representatives and influential persons, public awareness on health issues has increased. Nurse Razana went on to say that pre- and postnatal care has reached 100%, deliveries at health station has reached 98%, and vaccination coverage for children under 5 years of age has reached 96%. Nurse Razana also called on pregnant women to conduct regular health checkups and take advantage of the opportunities being provided at the health stations. Nurse Isaias Major, on his part, said that as a result of the growing awareness of the public in health issues, the number of patients seeking treatment at the health station is increasing from time to time. The beneficiaries, on their part, said that they are receiving basic health care services in their vicinity and they are saving time and resources. Straight ahead is our international news after a short break. Welcome back. European leaders are not interested in diplomatic settlement to the Ukraine conflict, Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov has said. He stressed that the only recent diplomatic outreach by the EU state, a visit by the French presidential envoy last month, did not bring any positive signals. The EU and the UK have been sidelines in the US backed Ukraine peace negotiation in recent months. Despite the lobbying of the joint talks, Kyiv's European backers have systematically worked to sabotage the process, Moscow has said. Peskov stated in an interview on Sunday the Europeans do not want to help a peace process. Just days earlier, French President Emmanuel Macron stressed that the Iran conflict would not offer Russia any respite, the vow to continue military support for Kyiv. Nothing will deter us from the Ukraine, he said in the press conference in Paris on Friday. Russia has argued that the EU and UK military support for Kyiv has emboldened the Ukraine to continue the conflict, which Russia sees as a proxy war. After a deadly Ukrainian strike in the Russia's Berkyansk using French UK-made cruise missile last week, Moscow summoned the envoys of Paris and London. On a last report, Pakistan bombed the fuel depot of the private airline Air near Afghanistan's Kandahar airport, the ruling Taliban has said, stepping up the neighbor's worst conflict in years, despite China's efforts to mediate. The strike on Airport Depot, which is the head of the finance administration of Kandahar Airport, says the supply of fuel to airplanes, private aircraft, as well as the Red Crescent and other organizations threaten to spark further hostiles in the region, also affected by the U.S.-Israeli war on Iran. Hajidad Muhammad Popal, a fuel manager at Air, said more than 1,500 tons of fuel has been lost in the strikes. The overnight strikes also hit residential areas in Kabul and the eastern province of Nangarhar, killing 6 people, including children, and wounding more than a dozen, the Taliban said. Dear viewers, we've come to the end of tonight's news. Let's have a quick recap of the headlines. In the Maslow Award presented to outstanding students. Training provided on usage of artificial intelligence. Europe not interested in the Ukraine peace process. And Pakistan strikes to destroy fuel depot near Kandahar airport. That was the news from ERi-TV studios. This has been Eritrea reporting. Thanks for watching and have a good night.